Okay, so here's the experiment. Hey everybody, how you doing? Here's the experiment going on. I got my Kindle here, and I'm going to go outside, and it's going to be sort of a double experiment. Actually, I'm going to try something here first. I'm going to see if this is going to work. Right now I got it taking a shot at me so I can still see what's going on here. I'm going to flip the camera and see if it'll work, if I can flip the camera while we're live. So hopefully this will work. Settings, camera, back facing. Okay, it looks like it worked. So let me change it back here. Come on, front facing. Okay, so once I get outside, I will go ahead and flip this around and we'll see what's going on. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, nah, don't want that one up there right now. Avatar, there we go. And I'm going to put this one here, over there, and go bingo. That way this stays big, and in case something happens, the other one will still stay up, and I'll just have to come back in on it. So I'm going to go ahead and run outside here right now and check this out, and we're going to see how well this works. So bear with me. Actually, let me see something here. Does this allow? Okay, the chat is. Okay, I just had a malfunction here. Hang on, let me see if I can fix this again. Give me a second here. Shoot. History. No, crap. Give me a second. I'm going to have to type this back in again. Wait a minute. Ah, it's slowly loading. Give me a second. It's going to load me back in here. And there we go. I'm shared again. Except I got to switch it around. There we go. All right. I was just trying to see if I could see the chat on here. And when the chat comes up, it blocks out the thing. So it doesn't work quite as good as on the computer. So let's head outside, and I want to show you what I've been doing around here. So let's head down the hallway and out the door. So I can't see who all's here or anything else. And I can't even see if anybody else comes up on here. So, alrighty. So I'm outside now, and whoa, the bright sun is just washing this out. Let me see if I can brighten this up any. Oh, it's already brightened up all the way. Okay, and come on. There we go. All right, so now that I'm out here, I'm going to go ahead and switch this around here a little bit and put it on the front, or the back-facing camera. Okay, so I've been working out here. Going to have concrete guys coming tomorrow, and we're going to be changing it up. Saturday, when I had that bad rainstorm, I mean, this area here totally flooded out. You can see, let me get up a little closer here. I mean, this thing here just filled, this area here just filled up with water, and the shade's not kind of hiding it there. But yeah, so I mean, it was bad. But some of the other stuff I've been doing this morning, had the riding lawnmower up here cleaning out this area. What they're going to have to do down here is this grass area here from here out to the end of the house. All this has to be, the grass has to be dug out. They're gonna have to do some work down here on it and stuff to bring the level of the soil up. So it comes down to the corner of the house here, and 12 feet out from there. Good here. So yeah, my Wi-Fi is working out here to the far side of the house here. So I'm about 80 feet away from the router, and I'm outside, and it's got metal siding on it. I had to take off this one's, putting my hand here in the right spot. This one section of fence, laid it over against there, and also took off the gate off there, cleaning it all up. But so this is what's they're going to be pouring concrete from there out 12 feet. So they got to right here up. This is probably, so they got to bring up. You can see back here how so I just froze for there for a second. How it kind of slopes from there down. So they may need to be bringing in some dirt in and stuff. So, but I got a big pile of dirt out back here that they can. Okay, I'm back. All right. Yeah, I guess I got out so far it cut off out there. So I'm going to try again and keep a little bit closer to this end of the house. That way everything will work right. So let me go try this again. Let's all righty, so down, once the concrete goes all the way down to that end down there, later on, all right, so they got concrete coming down there on tomorrow. I mean, well, the guys are gonna come start leveling it. They're gonna grade out here from the shop here out to the corner here of the walkway. So they're doing 34 feet, which is right to here. The next 34 feet they're going to do on August 1st, which takes it just to the property line. I may have them, I'll talk to them, see about maybe having them come back. So where the walkway ends there, I want to take it, continue the walkway out, which means I have to take out all those retaining wall stones. Go about 10 feet, maybe farther past the end of the house, and then run a walkway over to where the gate was over there, and then bring it back to what they're going to be pouring this week in the backyard. So you can actually be able to go all the way around the house, and will be great for the grandkids because they have the little bicycles over here, and they'll then be able to ride through there, around here, up there, around through the other gate, back to the other side of the house. So that's what they hopefully will be able to do. I haven't shown any video on this yet. Oh man, so this is going to be a first trade. I didn't do a video on it. So out there, you see those 6 blue spruce trees? I got those planted. I got the 10-gallon buckets from them. So I'm going to be filling a couple of these full of potting soil and compost. And I got some seeds from Victory Seeds. I got 20 seeds of Hannah's Prize Dwarf Indeterminate tomatoes. red. I wanted red ones. And so I'll plant one in one of these buckets, one in a 5-gallon bucket, and one in a 3-gallon bucket. And I'll see how they go comparatively, to each other for the size of the bucket, whether it changes the size of the plant or not. What else? Okay, I'm not sure. I may lose you guys again here, but see that window right there. That's in front of me, well, sort of in front of me when I'm sitting at the computer. So, and then the router is sitting right about here inside. So, but that's a metal siding, so that may impact how far I can go away. And it says I got a full Wi-Fi bars here. So I'm going to watch my Wi-Fi bars and see how far I can go over here. So yeah, I got some dirt here that they can use. And then back in the corner of the property back there, I have, several tons of dirt back there they can use. My compost pile, let me watch. Oh, losing my bars, losing bars. Losing the Wi-Fi bars. Got to get back. There we go. Now I got bars again. So this fence here is as far as I can get away until I get an outdoor Wi-Fi extending camera. So looking over there at the, I can't zoom with this, but looking over here at the compost pile behind the tractor there, the last video I showed of it, this set probably has about another 2 feet, maybe 3 feet of material on there for composting. And I just did some mowing this morning, a whole bunch of mowing, and added to it. So all in all, got a bunch of work, still got a bunch of work here to do out here. Right here's a high spot. I want to drag some of it out. I've got to finish cleaning all the crap out of here, get it all cleaned up here, and take the weed eater and cut all the weeds down around it. So when they come in to do their, put the form boards on the back side of these here. I might be able to get over here to do it this way here. On the back side up, I'm starting to lose signal again. There, I got signal back. Oh, I definitely got to get a Wi-Fi external antenna out here. Actually, I need to get two, one on each end of the house, and that'll help. But so that's gonna run up to. Let me walk over this way here and line myself up. So about where that there will be where the first pour comes to. Coming from there up to here. The second pour on August 1st will go from there up to right about there. And so it's it'll totally be a 64 feet by 45 feet wide driveway. From the edge of it up here to the street, I got to contact some asphalt companies. The guy who works for the city, he has a couple that I might, check out and get prices from. And then they'll pour, if I can get asphalt at a good price, we'll go asphalt from about the front of the truck over to where the gate is mounted. A post that the gate is mounted on over there. And we'll see how that works, because I want to be able to move stuff down into here. Where the big pile of concrete is over there, I plan to rent a breaker. That stuff will break once it's loose. It breaks up really easy with the jackhammer breaker that I was using before. And I'll break that up into smaller pieces, spread it out, and then take the pile of rock there, and I got a bigger pile on the other side over by the canal. Cover it up, and then make a big pad over there, so I can move my 2 cargo containers from across the street over here, where I can actually use them close by without having to walk all the way out there. So yeah, so I got a lot of plans going on. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done this summer. Hopefully I'll get all that concrete broken up and that ready, and then I'll just need to see if I can get a guy to bring one of those guys that move cargo containers here in Idaho Falls to come over and just see how much he'll charge to move them from there over to here. But that's some of the plans going on here. And my Wi-Fi's back up at full. It just dropped off a little bit. Yeah, it dropped off a lot. If I move back here, it jumps back up again because it's coming straight through the wall there. But I move over there, it kind of the angle of the wall is like making it thicker so it can't go through. Now if I go all the way over here, let's see if I go all the way over here. Okay, yeah, once I got here, now it's a straight shot through the bathroom to where it's at. But yeah, I'm doing working on some cleaning things up. We pulled all most of the weeds out. I got all the weeds out down there. I just got some weeds here to get cleaned up here. But yeah, this is my wife's idea for up here. Then on the far side there, I got to get that all dug out and cleaned up and everything. But yeah, we're looking, okay, Wi-Fi's jumping all over the place. It just went up there, and I got full bars standing right here. Anyways, yeah, and that out there, the white building out there, those little silos and stuff in the building out there, that's Idaho's Supreme Potato Factory, where they make mashed potatoes, flavored mashed potatoes. Thursdays is sour cream and onion day. All right, so let's walk back around over here. And it looks like we've been having great success, yeah, man, right here, I'm just, there's the router. I'm just peaking really hot, strong there. I can see how far I can go this way here before I lose signal. I want to show you something else I did out here with my outdoor garden, down to 2 bars, 1 bar. Kind of lost it there for a second. Back up. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly walk and show you what I did. So out there you can see all the milk jugs where I have surrounding the cucumbers and then the cantaloupe. I'm not sure how well this is going to work. It just dropped off again. Okay, back up again. So I'm going to walk out here real quick out past this little cart and shine down there. And we'll see. All right, so yeah, I took the weed eater out here and I weed eated all that and got that all cleaned up today. So let's head back to the house here before I lose signal totally. Uh-oh, maybe losing signal. Oh, I got signal back, so I didn't drop off. Oh, well, I'm in here. So I know I got good signal over here. Here's what's going on with the indoor garden. Give you an update here. Oh man, I just raised this light up 4 inches, and looks like that basil's getting ready to seed right there. That one too is looking possibly like ready to shoot off. And so, anyways, the condition of this it turns out the Roma is determinate. And it looks like it's at the end because it's dying down here. Although it did just start producing, I don't know if you can see it here. Right there is a new tomato. And then I got a couple more back over here. Not those big ones, couple more down there. And another one around that just, I didn't even see the blossoms on those. I did not hand pollinate. I had my little Amazon Basics fan here blowing on it. I just had it blowing all the time. So as you can see it now, see how it shakes the leaves. So I guess that was enough for it to pollinate. So yeah, I need to go harvest rainbow chard. Got a tomato about ready to drop off. Oh, it was funny yesterday. I had Oliver, the youngest, and Danny, the second youngest, over here. And Danny's a tomato lover. He's asking me. He goes tomato juice when he wants V8. And he was over here looking at the tomato plant. Then he walked in. He saw all the tomatoes. I had about 10 tomatoes sitting on the counter. And he goes, and he starts pointing to me. He goes, "I want tomato." And so I got the cutting board out and I started, these size tomatoes here, I would cut it in half both ways and cut it in half the other way. So he gets 8 pieces out of it. I'm cutting, he goes, and he holds his hand out. So I give him one as I cut it and another one. And he in his mouth, chomp, 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 gone. after a while, I just started cutting it. I cut it in half and then quartered it lengthwise like a banana. And he was just chewing it as fast as he could. And he went through probably 6 of the tomatoes in there himself. Just boom, just like that. Oliver took a couple of small little 8 pieces and, had a couple of those, but that was it. He was more interested in peanuts, his bowl of peanuts and chips. But over here, okay, let's see if I can get this in here so it shows right. That big yellow mat, those are all blossoms on the cucumber. Look at all those blossoms on the cucumber. I'm going to see if I can move around here. Hang on a second. I got to change shorten the legs up on this so I can actually get back there without it catching on everything. I leave the legs out because it kind of balances it, so it doesn't shake around quite as much. Okay, so let's walk around back here. So there's the cucumbers growing up here, and it's getting ready to put out a bunch more blossoms there, some blossoms there. Another blossom there is going to pop out. But look at this one here, that blossom. That one has a long, if I can get my finger on it right, aiming right here, that long piece right there. I think that's the cucumber forming, because that's one of the ones I did hand do. And then, not sure if any of these others here are doing. Sorry, I'm trying to see around it so I can see what I'm doing here. So yeah, I'm not sure how many cucumbers I actually got going here, but I come down here, look at all those flowers, and I've been hand pollinating these just to make sure it works. So, and there's the Q-tip I use. So, and of course the yellow traps, I just put some new ones in here. I took this one out, laid it down because there were still a bunch of gnats running around, and a bunch more of them jumped on it. And so I'll lay some of them down that start to get full. And then I changed all these out yesterday, day before yesterday, and they're already picking up a bunch of gnats on them. So yeah. So anyways, I think this tomato plant here though has, let me get up here. Yeah, those are starting to, so I don't think I don't see any more blossoms starting at all. But I think soon as all these tomatoes are done, I'm going to start removing it. Yeah, here's a couple of the new ones there. There's that little itty bitty one there. But yeah, so I think the Roma tomato is about done for the season, probably 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks for those final new ones to do it. And then I will pull it out. So I'm going to head back to the office here. Oh, I will be doing a video possibly tomorrow or the next day. I got that dehydrator, and I'm going to go ahead and cut these way back again down low and put the this in the dehydrator. And here's where I'm doing my screen work for the super thick bug-proof screen. It looks like solid, but it's not. It's actually a little itty bitty hole. So I'm going to do that. Got another one to do there. So there's the dehydrator I'm going to be using. So let's head back over here. I can actually talk to everybody. And oh, wait a minute. So on my Ryobi, this is one of the original batteries that came with it. And it actually came with one battery. I ordered a charger and 2 more batteries. And then I also ordered these other ones. See, these are 400 amp hours. This is 600 amp hours. And this is one of the ones I got on the weed eater out there right now. Yeah, so you're getting an added tour of the house here. All righty. So let me I'm going to go ahead and get. I can unmute it, and hey, all righty. So that's what's going on around here, and going outside, it actually worked pretty good. So let's see who all's here. We got Alicia's here, her daughter is here, Katie, and the Swaffords are in the house. Hey, Swaffords. Yeah. So when I'm on this thing here, I cannot see the chat. And when I tried showing the chat, it wouldn't show it. And I knew there was a bunch of stuff on the chat, but it just wouldn't show it. So unless I figure out a way of doing one of the laptops and getting a extended antenna on the laptop, and that might help out. That actually might work best for outside, because I know they have those plug-in USB Wi-Fi antennas, so that may work. See, Guardian Prepping. Hey, how's it going? Let's see who else is in here. Freaky Geek. And, of course, I said hi to Kaylin back in the beginning. And let's see. Courtney's here. Hi, Courtney. Of course, that was 20 minutes ago. And let's see what we got going on here. Going back up, checking all the chat there. So, hey, Ginger Ninja. So what happened was my experiment was sort of a success. I can walk out in the driveway out here where the driveway is, because as I was showing you before, the we'll see. Hang on here. So there's the window you could see from the outside. There's my clock. And under the hat is the router up there, and it's got two antennas on it. And yes, I got one of the kids' playthings. I got to repair the one piece that broke off, and I got to scrape it clean a little bit so I can get it all the way down and glue it back in for the grandkids. But so it's the Wi-Fi router is right here. It works better on out here. A lot better if I can get one of those external antennas that I can plug into the back of that, because that's got a USB port on it. I just got to find out if the company sells them. That it's Fibercom is who I have with. If they sell the thing for that, then I can set up outside and I can do a lot more and get a lot more distance on it. Because what I'll do is if I send it outside, I'll just put a access port through the wall with little control boxes and stuff thing. I run it out and then put it up on the top of the house and get more distance on it. And what I may wind up doing is seeing about putting two out there and running one up onto the top of the shop and really get broadcast distance. Hey, Laura, how's it going? So it worked good. Those of you were in here earlier before I came back in. It worked really good outside in the immediate area. I got down to the end of the house, the other end of the house there, and soon as I stepped out more than 5 feet past the house, it went, because what happened is the house is metal. So at the sides of the house, all right, if this is the house, right here's the router in this room here. So as I walked down to the far side of the house, I got to here. Well, the router's trying to transmit through all of this metal, which is sitting at an angle now. So it's not going through it this way, it's trying to go through it, the length, all the distance of it. So it makes it harder. But that worked. Oh, here we go. Where is it? Did I have it? I took it out or not? Shoot, I'm just checking paperwork on my desk here. I may have taken it into the other room. I took it anyway, so I got my thing from, no, here are the seeds. These are Dwarf Hannah's Prize. Should be 20 tomato seeds in. And I froze and flickered. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and kill this other one over here, which I was working on it there. There. It should ease the burden on my Wi-Fi signal here. So, on my radio communication. So I got seeds. I'm going to be trying some of these here and open it up here. And so these are the seeds. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27. It looks like I got 28 seeds. I'll have to count that again. So anyways, and oh, they sent a little detail with about how to store seeds and stuff, all the information and everything about it. So that's kind of cool. See if I can do this here. Since my outside experiment part is done. And if anybody wants to come up that are the usual suspects, which looks like about everyone in the side chat is trusted, that has made a comment so far. So if anybody wants to come up, there's the link for it. Go ahead and, so I don't keep on killing the battery on this. And there, and turn that off. There we go. And boy, I might as well recharge it. It dropped it down. The Kindle dropped down to 79%, and I just charged it before I started this. So going around with a Kindle on a live stream really sucks the power out of it. And of course, I'm in the squeaky chair. All right. Yeah, so this was just kind of an experiment because later on, when it's 6 o'clock my time, that means it's going to be 8 o'clock Eastern time, and you guys are all going to be into the party and really big and everything. Even at 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock your time. I mean, it's just this afternoon. It's going to get hectic for everyone else. I figured I'd just jump up here early and get this done and see if it works. So here was a live stream attempt. Hang on, the camera's, there we go. Get the camera squared away, locked. Okay, but yeah. So my other thing to do is I want to get a Wi-Fi antenna. If they can set me with external antennas and stuff, I want to set one up inside the shop so I can actually do live streaming from inside the shop. Otherwise, what I'm going to probably wind up doing, I don't know if I'm going to get to it this year with the hot prices of gas and everything. I haven't made a trip back to California yet, but I was going to take and run a couple of Cat 7 cables from this modem out into the shop. I got a big, huge desk set up still in California. I was going to bring and put in the one area of the shop so I can set it up and turn this back into a bedroom here or a prepper pantry because I already got a bunch of stuff in here, and do all my live streaming from out there. But it's all sort of the plans of what's going on around here. And put that off to the side. I got a bunch of pop-ups popping up now because I'm not sharing the screen. I don't have things. I just have my own here. Okay. Boom. Wow. It was throwing up a lot of them here. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm working on here. Right now, I'm working with my daughter, and some of the stuff that I have that, like the tomato cans in the, tomato cans. Brain, come on, brain, work. The pasta sauces that I have in cans that I bought from the store are getting to the 2-year mark. And even though I know they will last longer, I'm trying to go to the jars, go to the buy classical in the jars, and so I'm giving them to her for her to use for her and the grandkids, and then I'll just start replacing it with the classical jars here. Which once I open those up, I can use those for canning again. but the pasta sauce in the classical jars, it says has like a 2-year, best use by date. I guarantee you, 5 years later, it still tastes just as good. And sometime this afternoon, my daughter says she's going to be doing a barbecue across the street, wants me to come over. Unfortunately, her husband and his genius decided, I'm spending too much time playing games, so I'm going to get rid of the internet. And so they don't have internet over there anymore. But what he does, he's still on the smartphone burning up the data and I don't know if I have it on here. This is it. Okay, hang on. Do I got the text message? Okay, so our billing system cycle for our phones starts on the 12th of the month. All right. Back on okay, so on June 15th, 3 days into the refresh of our amount of data we have, I got a text message. You've used 75% of your high-speed internet data for this billing period. 3 friggin' days in. Then, and he got the message because everybody on the system gets that text message from AT&T. We got 10 phones on it. And so he got the message on it, you used up that. And then a couple days later, you've used up all your high-speed data. And that was not even, that's, all right, that was so that's 1 week. In 1 week, he burnt through all our high-speed data. My wife is pissed because she used the high-speed data on her phone once in a while for going places, for doing the travel mapping to find ways around congestions and stuff. And dipshit over there is using up all the high-speed data. And so it got so bad, my son pulled his phone off our plan because it was ridiculously cheap. It was like $12 a month for 10 phones, and per phone. So he went and got his own one because he was the data hog beforehand, and when Andrew started pulling this crap, it just between the two of them, it was gone in a couple of days. And so Matthew went and got his own, but still, I do not use data on this phone at all. I've deactivated data usage on it. So it's just my wife, my mother-in-law, my middle son, my daughter, her husband, my brother-in-law. Who else does she have on there? I think there's two other people on there, and so family members and stuff, out there that have phones and stuff on it. Oh yeah, you're so right, gardening prepping. I mean, he goes, I got to exercise control, so I'm going to get rid of the internet. And of course now, he no longer has access to Disney streaming, and which the grandkids really love watching. The Mickey Mouse stuff on there, and but he's still playing his friggin' games and watching his podcasts on his smartphone, burning up our high-speed data. And it's going to get to the point where I'm going to tell him, okay, fine, you got to get your own. You got to get your own plan and go out on your own, spend the extra money there. if you can't control yourself in using the high-speed data on the phones, which is for emergencies. Hey, Glenn, how's it going? And so, yeah, there's some cool stuff in that. Oh, last night, I missed Courtney's live stream. I was just because I was outside working until like 9:30, and came in, got something to eat, came in here, and hers was on. I go, oh, okay. Do I really want to go in there? I want to go to bed. Tim Fergal, I don't know how many have seen Tim Fergal in on my chats, and he's been on Courtney's a couple times on the side chat there, not on up screen. He decided to try to go live yesterday. And he goes, all right, my test live. And he's up, and he has, ridiculously low number of subscribers. Let me pull it up and I tell you. We need to support. Tim is a real cool guy up there. He's up in towards the panhandle here of Idaho. Let's see if I got it right. Yeah. He has 93 subscribers, and he tried to do a live, and I was the only one that showed up. And I'm typing, he's asking questions, I'm typing to him. Finally, he goes, "Oh, I think I may shut this down." I go, "Hang on a second." So I set up a StreamYard private chat and sent him the link, and he came up, and we spent talking. You get a lot more information across talking. And I showed him how to do StreamYard. Got him set up so he has it on his computer now, and he's able to do stuff, and showed him all the different things he has. He has a Chromebook, so he can't do a lot of the things. He doesn't have access to some of the other programs, which for like PowerPoint. I make those little video things with PowerPoint and stuff like that. But I showed him how how he can do some of it in case he wants to try to get it for there. Okay, it's not Wi-Fi. If it was Wi-Fi and he still had internet, he could do it. It's the phone data plan. So it's the roaming data plan. So he's out. Like my wife uses it, if she's traveling out, around Northern California, and there's like on 80, there's a bad accident or traffic's bad, she can go on to bring up an app on her phone and bring up stuff. Well, dipshit uses all the data, the phone data. So, because we've had this plan now for 12 years, 15 years. And it's, and we got it when AT&T was pushing this thing, and it was called Friends and Family something or other, and we got it. When we first got it set up, it was like it was $12, $15 a month, and then you have like so much data that's shared amongst everybody. Well, we wound up getting all family members, stuff on her brothers and sisters, because it was so ridiculously cheap. And they just sent that, the non-immediate family members would send, would send her a check, monthly, or would send her just a check for the year, and that would do it. So, but my wife has been tracking, see who's using up all the data. She can go into the AT&T site and track and see which phone is using the data, and she's compiling a sandbag of information to slap them with it, saying, "All right, you're the one causing all the problems. Stop it, or we're going to cut your phone off." And she's also going to check to see if she can turn off the data to his phone. That'll be funny in heck. Turn it off, and all of a sudden you can't use it. Oh. All righty, so I'm not sure how long ago I started here, but let me see here. Go back here. And does it show here on this one here? I got 9 people watching here. That's cool. Let me go in here and bring it up over there and just see what it shows here. So it started streaming. Okay. That's right. I've been up here for about 50 minutes here. I think I'm going to wrap this up, folks. Everybody's got stuff to do, family to barbecues and stuff to go with. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Tomorrow night on Gray Man Prepping, going to do Tactical Tuesday. And I'm going to bring that. And tomorrow on Tactical Tuesday, we're going to be talking about what's in your get home bag, not your bug out bag, your get home bag. So what sort of things do people put in their get home bags? What things should they have in there that they may not have in there? But this is just a ways, hey, poop happens. Cars break down. Trees fall across roadways. Roads get flooded out. People have to find other ways of getting home where they can't drive home when they got to hoof it. So we're going to talk about that stuff to be able to get home and what gear they're going to need. All right. So happy 4th of July to everybody. Oh, and if you have Amazon Prime and you like the movie Independence Day, right now on Amazon Prime is the extended version of Independence Day, of Will Smith and stuff. So, and don't forget, hey, today's the day that Will Smith saved the world from alien invaders. All right, people, see you around. Take care and have fun today. But remember, stay safe. Do not hold fireworks in your hands.